Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel for this latest news update. Coming up, we've got some news on Beat Saber, Sniper Elite, Pistol Whip and Myst. But first, a quick update on the PlayStation 5. This week saw another PlayStation 5 showcase with some updated trailers and gameplay for several upcoming PS5 titles, including Final Fantasy XVI, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Resident Evil Village. But most importantly, at the end of the showcase, as hoped, they finally announced the release date and pricing details for the PS5 console itself. The standard model, which includes a disc drive, will cost £450 or $500, while the digital edition with no disc drive will cost £360 or $400. It's going to be available from the 12th of November in the US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand and South Korea, and the 19th of November in the remaining territories, which includes the UK and the rest of Europe. Pre-orders have started with some retailers this week, but they're already selling out in many cases, so if you're still hoping to pre-order, then keep your eyes peeled for other retailers starting their pre-orders in the coming days and weeks. During the showcase there was no talk of PSVR, which was not surprising given that they wanted to focus solely on the console, but hopefully now the release date and pricing details are out for that, we may start to get some more details on how exactly the PS5 will support the current PSVR headset. We still have so many questions about how the PS5 might enhance current PSVR games, and hardware questions around how the camera adapter will work, and we'll bring you updates on those aspects of it as and when we find out more. It's unlikely that we'll be getting PSVR 2 news anytime soon, but hopefully when the time comes they'll do a similar kind of showcase dedicated to VR, showing off some future titles and the hardware itself. Okay, so enough future gazing, let's get back to the news about what's happening here and now. First up, Beat Saber. And in a surprise announcement it was revealed that online multiplayer will be coming to Beat Saber on October the 13th. It appears to be coming to all platforms, PlayStation included, but the devs have said that although they're trying their best to release across all platforms simultaneously, there may be a delay in bringing it to the PS4 version. Hopefully not too long if so. We'll keep you posted on any updates there. Not only that, but as part of the multiplayer aspect you'll now also be able to create your own avatar to use in-game, although from what we've seen so far they look like fairly simple avatars along the lines of something like Rec Room. But even that's not all as far as Beat Saber is concerned, as they've also announced a new music pack which will be arriving in November. This time around it's for the K-pop group BTS, which will be the first music pack of that particular genre, as the only other K-pop we've had previously in Beat Saber was the standalone Pop Stars track by KDA. The multiplayer and avatars feature should come as part of a free update. The music pack will be a paid for add-on as usual, with details of the exact contents and pricing still to be revealed, but it's going to include 12 tracks, and for comparison the recently released Linkin Park music pack came with 11 tracks and cost £11.49. Next up, Sniper Elite VR from Rebellion has been in development for some time and resurfaced recently with a new gameplay trailer, giving us a better idea of how it will look and play.
That claws at the back of an enemy's mind. Soldier and commander alike, no one is safe.
What they've shown so far looks pretty decent, and previous Sniper Elite games on flat screen have been generally well received, so hopefully they can deliver on this one too. One issue with sniper games is that they do require a lot of precision, so it'll be interesting to see how the developers compensate for the occasionally less than precise tracking of the PSVR.
One bullet can change the course of a war.
We're still awaiting a precise release date on this one, so we'll bring you more details once we know more. Moving on, we've got some Pistol Whip news. Now, as PSVR owners, we're still awaiting the recently released Heartbreaker Trilogy update, which arrived on PC already, but developer Cloudhead Games have now also announced a new expansion, Pistol Whip 2089, which will be releasing towards the end of the year. Pistol Whip 2089 will offer up 5 new chapters with new weapons, enemies and game mechanics set to a new selection of synthwave tracks. It's not clear yet whether this will be a free or paid for edition, but as it's referred to as an expansion rather than an update, it's quite possible some cost will be involved. You may remember that Cloudhead Games previously revealed their roadmap for Pistol Whip, which included an update called the Concierge, scheduled for Q4 of this year, which still appears to be separate to the recently announced 2089 expansion, so if that's still on the cards then we also have that additional content to look forward to. Okay, finally some speculative news. Cyan, the developers of the Myst series of games, including Abduction for the PSVR, recently announced they would be bringing the original Myst game to VR.
My life was not.
Now initially this is launching on Oculus Quest, but a recent email that went out to backers of Cyan's Kickstarter campaign for their other upcoming game Firmament stated that Myst VR will first be released on Quest, then PC, and after that they plan to bring it to additional platforms. So hopefully that will include PSVR, given that they've supported PSVR in the past with Abduction and with the upcoming Firmament.
That remarkable book of new beginnings.
Myst has been re-released in many forms over the years since its original release in 1993, with the Masterpiece Edition, the fully 3D Real Myst, and various console and mobile ports, so it's become something of a tradition to revisit it every few years.
It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse.
It will be interesting to see if they stick closely to the original or if they'll try and mix it up a bit with some new features. There have been some rumours that it will include a certain element of randomised puzzles, so we'll look out for that one. So that's it for this update. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, then please subscribe and click the notification bell so you can be sure to catch all future news updates. Bye for now.